Because I am agoraphobe and you are not. Hey, what is going on? Are we having a good Sunday today? Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, Russell, how you doing, man? Hey, Joseph. Yeah, don't worry, Joseph. If you like slashers, you like this one. It's actually a very well made. So, hey, SPC, how you doing? Thank you. Yeah, that's my regular intro. That's the one I use for pickups and just everything else. And then I made that other one for the extreme show, the grindhouse show. I had to make a different one, man. Because I couldn't have like Chuck Norris and what I mean, Terminator and shit like that on my extreme intro. I don't know. I wanted to be kind of lazy and do that, but I thought, no, man, I'm not so much a lazy creator, man. I can start being lazy. How is everybody doing today? Does anybody watch football? I love your name, man, because I'm a big fan of Boogie Nights and Dirk Diggler. Yeah, the Mark Wahlberg role. That's fantastic. Dirk Diggler, which is basically loosely based on like John Holmes. I do believe. Cool. But yeah, don't worry, man. This is actually for a slasher. It's made in 1984. For a slasher made at this time, on the lower budget side and everything. Basically on B rated horror money. It looks really good. The acting's good, um, especially in the key roles. Um, it's got really good stories. It's got really good writing. What I mean, you'll like it, man. I told the story before, but I don't know if anybody remembers. Here, kick this off. Ugh. If you remember me telling it, but I went and seen this when it came out. My Christmas time. I think it was November, maybe the 1st of December, 1984. And of course, I turned 11 in May, and I went and seen this with my mom because it only played for like 2 weeks, and then they were taking it off. But see if Russell remembers this story because I've told it before, like a year or so ago, maybe. This old man come in. He was probably in his 50s, maybe 60. He's a grandpa age at least, and he brought in a little girl that I swear to God looked like she couldn't have been any older than about 6 or 7 years old. Brought her into this film, just him and her to watch this film. About the time that the Santa Claus, does what he does, with Billy and Ricky's parents and all. What 10, 15 minutes into the film, that little girl is screaming and crying, and he's taking her right back out of there. I never understood why this man brought that little girl to that film. I swear to God, that true fucking story. True story, man. Oh, you Saints fan. You so you got my old quarterback from my team. Are you a Carr fan? Uh, Derek Carr. I always thought Derek Carr had like so much potential, man. Like if when he's hot and he's on, he's a damn good quarterback. He's fiery, he's got a lot of passion, but just something about it, man. Not every good quarterback can be a championship caliber quarterback. That's the way it is, man. Yeah, yeah. You have to give him a top notch offensive line, top notch pass blocking, and and you got to give him a Pro Bowl level um, halfback. You have to. You got to give him 1,500 yards from one man on the ground. If you give him that, you know. But I never felt comfortable putting the ball in his hands with the game on the line like that. You know what I mean? He's just not that guy. So I knew the Saints would have trouble when they got it. And at first it looked all good, and now they're all bitching and shit. But Carr's good. He's just not a championship level. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. Uh, I was hoping the Raiders would do better this year. Uh, I still think that you know, Jimmy Garoppolo could have, I don't know, could have done something. But you started off with the wrong coach right away. Um, I don't know. They got probably top 2 or 3 receivers in the whole league. They lost their great tight end, and I think Garoppolo would, if they could have established that running game earlier in the season, Garoppolo could have done well, man. So I don't know, man. Hey, Russ. Now your name's Russ, right, Texas? Uh, yeah, you're definitely going to want to check this out, though, Joseph. If you're a slasher fan, you'll love this, man. Okay, so your name is Russ. Okay, I'll call you Russell, and I'll call him Russ. All right, cool, cool. Got this all together here. And SBC, do you want me to call you SBC, or is there something else you want me to call you, man? Hey, Sean, what's going on, man? Tomorrow night, we'll have a full panel over here for our top 5 worst horror films ever made. And I mean, I don't know how successful that's going to be, man, because you know I'm not even going to include shit like Two-Headed Shark or Shark Exorcist and all that shit. That's too easy. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to involve all the sci-fi channel fucking shark movies because hell, we'd have 50 or 100 just them. So cool. Dirk, Dirk. I gotta call you Dirk, man, because I love fucking Dirk Diggler and Boogie Nights. That's a fantastic name. Is that your real name, Dirk? If it is, that's excellent. That's fucking excellent. All right. So we got Russ, we got Russell, we got Dirk. Got Dirk Diggler in the house. We got Sean in the house. Alrighty. But yeah, this is a kick-ass film, man. Let me show you. Oh shit! Here, kick it back on here so I can show some physical copies of it. I'm having kind of a social anxiety day today, guys. I'm having an agoraphobic day, so just kind of bear with me. I'm not feeling too well mentally. I mean, I'm not depressed or nothing. I'm just anxious. But yes, this is a Screen Factory release of it. Beautiful slipcover. And of course, this is the original artwork. This, I think, is the best release of it to come out so far. This is the 101 film, 1 and 2. Absolutely excellent. And looks fucking great, too. Get done better. Now, this was the Arrow DVD release of it back in 2008, 2009, probably, maybe 2010. Yeah, 2009. That's fantastic, and it comes with a poster just like that. Now this is the most complete version of the film ever put to physical media. This is the 2007 Anchor Bay release. And this is the most complete. This has a couple different scenes there that Screen Factory and then they'll use, but it doesn't look too good. That's why they didn't. You know what I mean? It wasn't well taken care of. It wasn't kept in good shape. Now I've never had the VHS. My mom had the VHS. I don't know who put that out, but and of course also I don't know if it's on time this Christmas season, but of course there's also here's Ricky. You know, which I'm actually a fan of this one too. You know, if you're just looking for fun, this is a good one, man. You know what I mean? It's got I'm saying I had Elizabeth Catan in it. Doesn't it have Elizabeth Catan in it? I haven't seen this in a while. I don't think I've watched this since I got it. And Eric Freeman, that poor guy, man, he deserves more credit. Also, Billy Figure, I Ricky. Also, he's over on the wall. But yeah, this is a badass figure. Naughty. And this has a young Linnea Quigley. This is before she had done Return of the Living Dead. She had already made Graduation Day, and she'd made Savage Street, I think, maybe around the same time. Because in well, no, it has to be after Savage Street. Because in Savage Street, she still has her natural boobs because Linnea's boobs were real small. Um, and by the time she did something like Deadly Night, she had her, she had some of her face in there. So, hey Ed, how you doing, man? Oh, so yeah, she lost some physical. Um, so something else too, but I left it in the living room. I'll go get it here in a little. I got a new vinyl, so yeah, yeah, Ed, man. SBC's name is fucking Dirk, man. And if you've seen Boogie Nights, you know that is fucking killer, man. It brings a smile on my face every time I think about it. It's fantastic. I would love the name Dirk. Dirk Diggler. And then for those of you who know that movie well, what name does he use when he's when him and what's his name start making those movies and they're playing the same roles over and over again? And if the porn movies are making and directing like it's some big artsy ass porn film. What? Oh man, what? You know, but yeah. Anyway, before I forget, I was going to tell you. Um, Tomorrow night, I have a full panel. We're doing the top 5 worst horror films of all time. Be me, and I will be joined by my special guest. Be June 2000. It'll be Sean Blue Digital, and it'll be JT from JT's Horror Discussion. So I figured we could fit all 4 of us on there because it's not 3 of us doing top 10. It's only 4 of us doing our top 5. So, between me and Sean and Juno last week, we basically had 30 films. But all 4 of us, there's only going to be 20. So, you know. Oh, hell yeah, it's going to be a badass panel. Yeah. I hadn't talked to Sean yet. Juno said that he was going to, and I hadn't heard from Sean until yesterday or the day before. Because I asked you like Tuesday and you hadn't checked your email or whatever or something. And so I wasn't sure if he was going to, be able to do it. So I asked JT to do it with me and Juno, and he said yeah. And then when he was on your stream, he said yeah, I'm going to do it. So I figured that might as well have all 4 of us. So yeah, here hold it. Go ahead and go get the garbage there here. Yeah, and here is the package that came. This came with poster and the Blu-ray combo there. This is Ricky. It's garbage day. and he comes with a gun too. So see, you got a gun right here. It's fantastic. I love to show off my toys and shit. You all know that. All right. Hey, if you guys can give me a thumbs up, I would love it. I would love it very, very much. Thank you. Oh man. Excellent. Well, yeah, I just wasn't sure, because I hadn't heard nothing from you yet, and I wanted to at least have three of us, and I wasn't sure. I wasn't going to assume that you was going to be able to. So that way, I figured that if you did decide to, should it be just four of us instead of three? And that's one hell of a fucking panel, man. Me and you and Juno and JT. Interesting picks, man. What's our next top going to be? Top four remakes? I mean, what? Oh, see what the chat thinks. What do you guys think? You think top remakes sound good? Um, best direct sequels? What? Eh, something we could talk about. Something we talk about. Nothing can be finer than to be in China in the morning. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Appreciate it. I'm sure we've all seen this. Yeah, man. This has got all kinds of crazy shit. You see, I wrote down some stuff here. Right. This was originally known as Sleigh Ride. That's what they were going to show. They were advertising this in 1981 in Variety magazine. And at that time, they were advertising it as Sleigh Ride. This only played 2 weeks to begin with, and they were ripping it out of there because for some reason, people didn't understand when they seen this that it's going to be a fucking horror movie. So maybe I shouldn't take my little kid. I don't understand why that. I don't get it. That's the stupidest shit, man. You see this, and it's like, oh, awesome! We got a great, sweet Christmas movie coming, honey. Let's take little Sally to see it, so she can be tormented for the rest of her fucking life. Stupid people, man. Some people are just like, you know what I mean? The fucking meathead, you know what I mean? Dead from the neck up. Meathead. It's just retarded. Yeah, this little girl couldn't have been any older than 6 or 7 years old. You know, it made no sense. She was just screaming and bawling, man. Right about the time that shit happens out there in the street with Ricky and Billy's mom and shit. She was losing it, man. That little girl's probably never the same again. But I have the link up there. Anybody wants to join and watch this along with me, you are welcome to do so. It's a good one, and I only watch it once a year. I haven't seen it yet this year. So, besides tomorrow night, Tuesday night at midnight, Tuesday night / Wednesday morning at midnight, it will be Lynn Lowry in 1970s I Drink Your Blood. That will be the extreme film of the week. I'm looking forward to it because that's a fun one. That's a real good one. Let me know if you guys are ready. And here I'll kind of go down through it, and then next week on the Christmas watch, because I'm only doing Sundays for the Christmas season, will be Don't Open Till Christmas from 1984. Next Sunday at 2:05 p.m. And then a week from this Tuesday night, after I do I Drink Your Blood, next Tuesday, the 13th of December, I will be doing Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. So, this is what's on the docket for the next couple of weeks. Do you remember who put up that VHS of Silent Night, Deadly Night? Ooh, I haven't really been around, you know what I mean, a Catholic school, man, but I've heard it's it doesn't exactly have the best reputation. I don't think I have anything to do with it. I know I went to when I was 14, 15 years old. I went to a Baptist church camp for a week. That was that was pure punishment. So you know. Your punishment. Yeah, I haven't heard anything yet about this coming out on 4K. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if Screen Factory still has rights over it or what. But they did a great job on the Blu-ray. Poster's really cool too. I have a poster. I haven't had that up in a long time. But if you guys are ready, I am. If you need more time, let me know. Everything's set up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and push play and then pause it, and then I'll do the countdown. It says, for this new transfer, Sony scanned the original camera negative at Technicolor in 4K. Unfortunately, TriStar cut the original camera negative, so all the uncut footage was missing. Sony searched their vault for the footage, but sadly it was not saved and remains missing. That's the footage that's in that Star/Anchor Vapor. We had to use the same video footage to recreate this uncut version. We spent time trying to match the color on the video footage to our new transfer as best we could. We hope you enjoy this new transfer. All right. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. Play it. Play it. Play it. Let me show up this light. All right, motherfuckers. How long are you gonna tell me this? Damn. Read that slow. I can read there. I love the way this opens with this kid singing all creepy, and slowly it comes up with that wreath that says Silent Night, and it's yeah. Now the one last week when I did Silent Night, that's supposed to be a loose remake of this, and it's absolutely nothing like the film at all. The dude in Silent Night is just cruel and mean and psychotic. Billy in this is just very disturbed, confused, and you know, you know, but if you haven't seen it, you'll definitely see why. I think this has a great story with it. The woman that plays the mother superior, man, she, oh my god. And this is dude playing Billy. This is his first film. Very cool. And then of course you got the guy that plays Mr. Sims. Oh, fuck, I can't remember his fucking name. He's not one of those black guys. You know what I mean? You see him in a bunch of shows. His name's Britt Leach. I had no idea what his name was. He's like a that guy. It's that guy. Yeah, I went to a Baptist, and they were Southern Baptist too. It was one that was located in like the church camp was located in like southern part of Michigan. And jeez, man, the reason I went there was so I could be with my girlfriend. You know, we could hang out. You know, they'd punish you and shit if you just holding the hands and shit, girl. It was a sin or something. You know what I mean? I guess that's the way the Baptists look at it. Then they let you have a conversation by yourself with your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. Like if you was off just a few feet away and the two of you talking, I mean, if you were just 6, 7 feet away, they'd get in your ass about it. It's like, dude, man. Like they're fucking stormtroopers or something. Make sure now. There's no way we're not, no way we're gonna let you have any fun during this week. Not have, you know, this is a Southern Baptist. We don't have fun. If you're having fun, you will be punished. It clearly is. Yes. Oh, yes. I think this might be her first film after she got her new breasticus. Because that's the only reason that she did that is because you see her on graduation day and Savage Streets. Her real ones were real little, and she just wanted more than that, Which I invite her all of them. I'm a natural booth kind of guy anyway. You know what I mean? I don't want them huge. You know what I mean? They done wrong. They nothing worse than a big, huge, sloppy set of boots, man. Yep. You know, all laying on top of each other and shit. Like you lay on them back and they fall hit the bed on each side. You know what I mean? He's like, ugh. No. This is 2 years before she did um, Return of the Living Dead, and 5 years, no, 4 or 5 years before she did Night of Demons. Yes, May is very cool. Very nice person too. She's just a cool thing. Mom's pretty nice looking here too. She has pretty breasticus too. Are you watching this show, Joseph? You'll like it, man. I'm telling you. I don't think I've met any horror fan that doesn't like it. I don't think I've ever heard any actual horror fans say oh, it sucks. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. Now, some of the people who are, fans of strictly the more extreme horror, you know, they're not real big slasher fans anyway. Those people aren't. But most of us, we love extreme. We also, we love all kinds of horror. I'm a fan of every kind of horror. This old man's a mean motherfucker, man. He's a creepy ass old man. Oh shit. Thank you, Russell. Jeez, man. Here, let me start here. Get you let me see. I will get you yeah, let's do super duck. Sometimes he finishes it and sometimes he don't, damn it. So what we'll do here is I'll give you a reason. There you go. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I turned the auto star on. So yeah, just in case, So why does everybody think that this old man can't talk? You know what I mean? They think he's like, catatonic or whatever. Yet the first chance he got, he tormented the poor little kid. What the fuck, man? I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh, super sticker. No, I don't even know what the super sticker stuff means, man. You know what I mean? I barely know what a super chat is. I just don't know a lot. These pep smear. What? Naughty. Yeah. Pophius pap smear. Cool name, man. Hey Jay, how you doing? How you doing, Jay? How you today? Did you see the name on this motherfucker here that said naughty? Pophius pap smear. Like, damn, serious name. We love it. We got Buddy Ebsen in this role. I don't know, man. I happen to like Buddy Ebsen. I've never been creeped out by him. I might have been creeped out by him after that because when I first seen him at 11 and he all of a sudden looked over all creepy and was like, "We're running for your life, boy." It's like, oh shit. Yeah, he's not all kids. Just, just the good ones. The naughty ones punished. Yeah. Well, Jay was in the shower. I think last week, one of the days. She doesn't stop lancing as much as she used to. I understand though. Well, only so much of me you can handle. You know what I mean? I'm kind of off the hinges at times. Good, man. Good. Pretty good. I mean, I'm kind of, you know what I mean? I'm a little anxious today, but other than that, just for some reason, I don't know why it happened. Nothing happened. It's just the way the illness is, and just the way the agoraphobia is. Like, there's no way I'd be able to leave and go to the store and shit today. There's no way. I'd probably get in trouble. If somebody freaked me out, I'd probably pile drive them. I just stay away from people. But yeah, talking about horrible luck for Billy. They just happen to come across here while this fucker is fucking has zero qualms about shooting this fucking guy behind the desk, behind the counter. Oh, make sure he's dead here. You double tap that motherfucker after you. Fine, but no, just I think there's a Blu-ray. There might be a Blu-ray like a foreign one. You know, when a foreign is probably England or Europe or something like that. Most of them are just really shitty looking DVDs. You know, it's kind of that same way with Don't Look in the Basement too. Those two films need a good boutique release, man. Because yeah, I'm wanting to do something like Bloody Night. Yeah, that's the one with John Carradine and fuck, what's her name? Mary Warnos from like House of the Devil and fucking Night of Comet and shit. Yeah, was he? Uh, Police one with Angie Dickinson. You mean? Excellent. I tell you the truth, I don't think I've seen Blood Beat. It's one of those films I haven't seen. Don't answer the phone. I was surprised by Don't Answer the Phone when I seen it because you know what I mean. The trailer seems silly as shit. You know what I mean? You can do anything, but whatever you do not answer the phone. And it echoes. So I thought it was gonna be something goofy, and it turns out that man, you know, this guy's fucking deviant, man. It's a better show than you think it's gonna be. Like if you judge it just by the trailer, you're surprised. Or at least I was surprised. It was a lot more on the you know rougher like rough side than I thought. Yeah, it's fucking that old Chevy Impala. No, no, that's not a Chevy. Yeah, we're going to see Billy Mom's Vesicles. Like he had something in mind here. Pretty good. Well, Billy's mom was a hot mom. You know, he does all that and rips that up and then cuts her throat. It's almost as if he wasn't interested in doing that at all. He just wanted to humiliate her or something. You know, fucking God, man. Really, very cool. Bigger syndrome, oh man. As a matter of fact, you bring up don't answer the phone. I happened to get about a week ago. I ordered that Bigger syndrome. it was almost sold out of their slip covers. So I I made sure that I secure one before they ran out. Yeah. Still need to get trauma. There's still plenty of those. I want to get a copy of Angel. I have Angel. I want that one with that slip cover. Let's see. I got the zombie and the maniac limited edition release of the comic books. So we'll get there. And I got the new release of the zombie official soundtrack on vinyl. Got Escape from New York showed up yesterday too. I got the double album of that. The red translucent one. Why in the hell would you send anybody to that Mother Superior? This bitch is evil, man. Put off the deep throat reindeer. Man, I love those old Christmas shows, man. Those um the old Rankin and Bass ones. Yeah. Year Without Santa Claus and all that shit. I remember my son, my youngest son, my 16-year-old, he grew up loving you see um the summer and winter guys. I'm Mr. Um I'm Mr. something below, yeah. I don't know, Misfit Toys is cool too. I fucking love the Santa Claus is coming to town, man. It didn't age very well in a couple parts there. Like when if you sit on my lap today, a kiss and a here's a price you'll pay. That's why the little girl says why. He's I'm telling you why. That's Mickey Rooney doing that voice. You sit on my lap today, a kiss and a hug. Here's a price you'll. And there's nothing wrong with it, but people just you know people are so fucking dirty minded nowadays, and they take everything as some kind of something shady that it wasn't meant to be like that, but it's different times now, guys. Yeah, there's yeah, the Mr. Yeah, Mr. White Christmas, and then you got Heat Miser. Yeah, the Heat Miser and the yeah, yeah. He's just like, but this Mother Superior to be the mean bitch that she is, man, she sure doesn't have control over her fucking orphanage, does she? People are just learning about doing whatever they fucking want. Totally. Yeah, people fucking in the next room and shit. I'll do anything. For some reason, that Mother Superior just does not like him. She just took a dislike to him. This woman's got being a hag down. She's like pro at being a hag. My Christmas, yeah, yeah. Um, I guess probably the best decision they made by Christmas is to never actually show Billy, never divulge exactly who he is, and and it doesn't even specify that there actually is an Agnes in the original. It could be something he's just making up in his mind. It doesn't clarify any of that. There may or there may not be an Agnes. That may or may not be Billy. He may just be screaming it anyway. You know what I mean? Just because he's fucking great. I know he's the reigning champion to this day of the prank dirty phone call. So I'm going to suck it. Yeah, he's a dirty motherfucker. See, they're right here in this fucking house here with all these nuns and shit, and this crazy ass Mother Superior, and they're in here just getting down together. And Billy's like, hey, look at that. Oh yeah, focus is right in on that boob. And then for some reason they had to give us a cut of the girl filming the guy's ass. You know, I guess that was for the funeral. Well, good night. Yes, yes. I haven't seen it in years, so I'm going to rewatch it again, and then I'm going to do it. I'm doing that one. That's the last one I'm doing. I'll be doing it on Sunday, 31st on New Year's Eve. It'll be after Christmas, but you know, the last one I'm doing on Sunday. And then I'll just be back to the countdowns or whatever on Monday, and then the Tuesday extreme show. And then just whatever I decide to throw in there. Like I'm wanting to throw in Better Watch Out because that's pretty good. Christmas Evil, I'd like to do that too. There's just not enough Sundays, so then they just be some shit 1 or 2 a.m. that I just do for the hell of it one night. Oh, the this Mother Superior here, was she? I've never seen the Sound of Music. The hills are alive, the sound of music. Mother Superior was in it. Damn, I didn't know she knew how to look pleasant. And that's a musical, so she has to look pleasant, right? What your father, what your, yeah, what your mother I must know is where you put Agnes. Where's Agnes, Billy? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, please. Oh yeah. Told the story when I first seen that, man. Yes, I love the lodge, man. The lodge is brilliant. It really is, man. Those kids fuck with the wrong motherfucker. That's the lodge you're talking about, right? One where the mom's played by Alicia Silverstone and she killed herself and shit. And his new younger girlfriend used to be in like a fucking cult type thing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Oh hell yeah. Damn good film. There's a few films like that that I really like a lot. Like Lamb. I like Lamb. I love Saint Maud. I think Saint Maud is fucking very smart too. Um, Killing of a Sacred Deer. Oh man, that motherfucker's rough. Right up there with Funny Game. Funny Game's a good one too, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got the lodge right there. As a matter of fact, um, I like a lot of A24 shit, man. One I don't like though that disturbed me, man, was that Men. You know, I never thought I'd ever say that I didn't want to see any more vaginas, man. But this guy came out of so many vaginas in that fucking movie, man. But I was like, okay, enough, man. Seen Dog Feet? No, but I want to see Dog Feet. That's Gus Van Sant, and I want to. I was gonna watch it last night with my fiance, as a matter of fact. I was all set and ready to watch, but she's not a subtitle type movie fan. She doesn't like to read it. I felt that way several years ago, but then I quickly realized because I thought I was thinking, well, how do you pay attention to movies if you haven't read it all the time? Well, I found out that by the time you get into that film, you're reading it, you don't even really realize you're even reading. you know. So no, I love movies with subtitles, man. I think the sadness is fucking great too. I got the sadness coming up, as a matter of fact. I got ones that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing I Drink Your Blood on Tuesday night show. Um, and followed by Henry Portrait the Serial Killer, followed by Christmas Cruelty on the 20th. And then that next Tuesday will be High Tension, of course, from Dean Arkuntz's best-selling novel Intensity. And then the next Tuesday will be Audition. And then on January 10th will be Thriller, aka The Color of One Eye. And then the week after that will be It's Alive. One problem with the day for It's Alive. And then after that will be The Sadness. And then I'm going to lighten it up a bit and then do Basket Case on the 31st of January. That's my December and January lineup of my of the extreme theater. So, and I think in February I'll probably do a couple of found footage screens. Like I know for a fact I'm doing Megan is Missing, um, and maybe Keepsy Tape too. I want to do 1 month where I do where I do really. Man, yeah, man. Oh, jeez. That fucking. What the hell's wrong with that kid? He punched him right in the fucking face. He's not a Santa Claus fan. Now it seems like that's this mother superior would understand that shit. You don't try to force him to get on this fucker's lap. He wants to do dressing in a Santa Claus outfit, fucking kill his parents and shit. You're gonna force him to do it, and then come up and whoop him and shit when he fucking attacks the guy. She's just making him worse, man. The cow goes moo, and the dog goes woof, and the cat goes meow, and the bird goes tweet. The pig goes oink, and the lion goes roar. That's the way it is. Andy Kaufman, great. Yeah, I thought that sounded pretty cool. Yeah, man. He was a natural for pro wrestling, wasn't he? What what Jim Carrey didn't understand when oh god, uh, King Jerry Lawler was talking about that, and he really for real wanted to beat Jim Carrey's ass because Jim Carrey was trying to fuck with him and shit on purpose, and he didn't understand that Andy wasn't fucking with Lawler for real, the understanding, they were working. Jim Carrey doesn't know that he's not a wrestling guy, so he doesn't understand that. So he had Lawler really wanted to whoop his ass. Well, his Billy. He grows up to be this big old fit fucking hunk. You know, the guy's probably got the most pleasant fucking smile I've ever seen. He's like, he's got the hospital chick here. What's her name? What's her name? Yeah. Um, Pamela. Pamela. Yeah. She likes him too. You know, he's probably a little too young for her type thing. You know what I mean? There we go. Have a good one. And if you can't find a good one, she'll leave for the night. All right, man. Take it easy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, definitely. Pop in and check out the top five worst tomorrow night. Um, it'll be at 10:30 because at 9 p.m. I have an interview. We got someone interviewing me at 9 tomorrow. So you know, I figure it shouldn't be longer than an hour or so. That'll allow me to get my shit together and get ready to do the countdown stream at 10:30. This song is just 80s hell, man. It's like 80s had two different kinds of music. It had really good music and really bad music. Well, this is on that really bad side. This wrong side of the door song. Dirk, yeah, Dirk Diggler. I'm a huge Boogie Nights fan, so that is right up my alley. Your name is Dirk. It brightens my day. It really does. That's such a good film. It really is. William H Macy and is just brilliant in that. He's a fucking bitch of a dude that I don't understand why he puts up with what he puts up with in that film. You know, and and you eventually see what ends up happening. There ain't no fucking way, man. About the first time, like, oh my god, man. Him saying fucking work just didn't fit. Did it? Spider Baby's damn good. Kill Baby Kill. Yeah. Dirk Diggler, yeah. That's who he is, man. Dirk Diggler. Gotta be Diggler. Gotta. What's funny about that Boogie Nights is at that same time, um, he was being considered. It was switch. He was being considered for Titanic, and Leonardo DiCaprio was being considered for Boogie Nights. True story. Good Mark Wahlberg playing Jack Dawson. I can see DiCaprio being Dirk Diggler easier than I can see Wahlberg being Jack Dawson. Brock Landers, that's it. Brock Landers. And what's his buddy's name in it? Remember it's Brock Landers and can't remember what name he goes by, but it's hilarious. Brock Landers. That's the best. Like they were all proud of those movies they were making. They were like, man, this is what I mean. This is Chess Rockwell. Yes. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Thanks for that. Hell yeah. I'm starting to see. I used to know this shit really well, but I'm starting to lose a little bit of my faculties. I think, man. I'm not remembering shit as well. Mm, did a lot of damage to the brain cells when I was especially when I was younger. I was kind of a naughty boy, and they say that shit can bring on some early memory loss and even like dementia and shit. It's kind of got me concerned. God, I definitely used to abuse the hell and I'm just not remembering. I used to know all this shit. Like second nature to me. And I'm only 50. I shouldn't be losing my memory like that. I really shouldn't. Should not be losing. You know, there's a point where I have to write shit down sometimes. I never used to have to write stuff now. I mean, I still don't script. I don't need to script. No way. I'm way too good at just opening up my mouth and fucking bullshit for that. But I have to write down certain things, certain facts, so I don't forget certain names and shit. Ain't nothing worse than getting talking about a film you're watching there, and you can't remember the goddamn names of the people in it. I don't have a lot, but I make sure I do not get caught in that position. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing. I drink your blood too. That's gonna be fun. I've never done that film, so I'm excited about it. I've never done the Maniac remake either, so maybe I'll do that February or March, back to back. One week I'm gonna do original Maniac, and the next week I'm gonna do the remake. Because I've done Maniac, but I've only done it once. It's like Henry, I did it once, but you have to include those in you know in the video nasty slash extreme slash grindhouse show. Got to, man, got to. Yeah, I guess I Drink Your Blood was Lynn Lowry's second film, but it was the first one to come out. Her first one was actually Battle of Love's Returns, but it didn't release until after I Drink Your Blood. And this is the first time she was ever nude. So she was a nude movie. I never even heard of Battle of Love's Return. I've never seen it. I eat your skin. Never, I haven't seen it yet. Isn't it funny? I've seen for thousands, man. And just when you think you've seen everything, a whole new bunch of other films, all you gotta do is sit and think about it for a minute, and you realize, damn, I've seen all of them except this one. And believe it or not, I've still never seen Braveheart, and I have the 4K Steelbook because I know I'm gonna like it. I just seen Gladiator for the first time a couple of years back. It's just just weird shit like that. Yet I've seen Christmas Cruelty. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's your guys' thoughts on High Tension? I think it's got one of the coolest openings of any film, and you guys know what I'm talking about. When he's sitting there parked beside the road here, and you hear all kinds of noise and shit, and he'll be breathing or whatever. And then next thing you know, tossing something out the window and driving off, and you couldn't find out there was a head he's on. So that's one that those of us who have seen it definitely don't want to talk too much about that one because it's got a twist. So definitely be careful of that because that kind of a twist ending, you let that shit slip out to somebody that's never seen it before, it ruins the whole film. And like the others, and I think uh, Sixth Sense. Speaking of Wahlberg, first of all, I ever seen Sixth Sense. I did not realize that was Donnie Wahlberg because he was so skinny. You know what I mean? He had lost so much weight, and he got so sickly looking for that role. Donnie's actually a decent actor. To be honest, he's not as good as his brother, but he plays such a great asshole, man. Oh my god, such a dick insult too. Miss 45, yeah, I'm doing that one too. Hell yeah, Miss 45. Yes, absolutely. I'm doing let's see, I have some other. I have a shit with them down, man. Like I said, play games. See what Flash going on for this week. Um, Cool Free 2, of course, man. Like I said, Megan's missing. You know, let's see this. Snowtown. Those of you who've seen Snowtown, you know why that would be involved. Um, Eden Lake, them, you know, sisters. Yeah, I'm not sure if that would fit on the. I mean, it might fit on a Grindhouse Extreme. Sisters might. I mean, that's a really good show, man. Of course, I'm a big De Palma fan back in the day, man. I like De Palma all the way through the 70s and 80s, man. You know, a lot of people don't like Body Double, but I like Body Double. Yeah, um, but I think that is by far more Kidder's best performance, man. Sister, you know what I mean? She doesn't do an overly great French accent, but she doesn't do bad either. And she plays a great double role. Alma, man, oh my god. I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of the Fury, um, Dress to Kill, um, Blowout. Oh man, Blowout's fucking badass. Of course, I'm a big Nancy Allen fan too. Carrie, I mean, you know, Paula did a lot of good shit, man. A lot of people, you know, we talk about De Palma, they always forget about the Fury. And it's got one of the best explosion scenes, you know. And that don't got just a head scene; it's got a whole fucking body explosion. Oh yeah, I like Dress to Kill, man. You gotta think, man. You know, fuck, man. You got, you know, Keith Gordon. You know what I mean? Playing the, you know, the son. You got Angie Dixon in there. Unfortunately, that's not her body, but whoever body it was excellent. Um, Nancy Allen's in there, man. I fucking love Nancy Allen. Throughout the mid '70s and into the early '80s, she's doing some great work. Like Carrie, you know, that's two of my favorite chicks in horror, man. Is PJ Souls and Nancy Allen, and they're fucking the two biggest bitches in Carrie. Two of my favorite girls, man, in horror. Great outdoors. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, oh yeah. And what's funny about the Carrie cast is that they was casting Carrie at the same time as they was casting Star Wars. So you know, you had William Cat, he tried out for Luke Skywalker, and then you had let me see ways that went. You had the Palm over here casting for Carrie, and you had George Lucas over here casting for Star Wars, and they were kind of trading them off. You know, that's how they end up getting the roles. A few of the roles filled in those two movies. It was actually pretty fucking smart, man. Um, Kurt Russell popped in briefly too, and he auditioned for Han Solo. I mean, I love Kurt Russell, but I think they cast Han Solo correct. I love Kurt Russell. You know, call me Snake. Because you got to think up to that point, Kurt had never done any adult, you know, anything. You know what I mean? Star Wars would have been the roughest thing he had done in '76. You know, he grew up all through childhood doing all those Disney movies. A lot of people don't know that. Chris American Hero, William Cat. Oh my God, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I feel so free. Yeah, is a he flew like I roller skated. I could get started great, but I couldn't stop. You know what I mean? I was one of those guys. I couldn't use the toe brake, so when I whipped by, I would have to smash the pole at full speed to stop myself. That's how William Cat flew. He couldn't land. He had to crash. You know, that's such an underrated show, man. No one ever talks about it. And I remember that song. You know, every bit of it. On the way I pray, who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. William Cat was so underrated, man. You know, I loved him in the Tommy role, Harry, man. I thought that was a great character. Of course, he did First House. Yeah, oh yeah, Fury's cool, man. And like I said, you know, Thomas said, "Fuck it, man. We're gonna, you know, because there haven't been none of those head explosions yet. You know, scanners haven't been made yet. Maniac haven't been made yet. Um, let me see. At that point, the head explosion in Dawn of the Dead hadn't even happened yet. So Thomas said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna blow up the whole goddamn body." Oh shit, I don't know. I don't know. Um, um, yeah, because he's the one that got the body explosion. Yeah, that's a pretty rough one, actually, man. Like what Andrew Stevens does to the chick and spins her around the room and shit, and he's got the blood flying everywhere. That's pretty cool. Actually, that's got a young. If you notice toward the during the private school parts there, you see a very young Daryl Hannah in there. She's one of the friends. She's one of the yeah. She's one of the friends of the bitch with the glasses. That yeah. Um, I don't know. Name off a couple that he directed. Password. That's great. Copious Pepsi. Yeah, I'll just call you Pap, but we already got a Pap that usually joins. Yeah, name off a couple that you did for me. I'm not real familiar with his directing that I know of. I might be a little more. I always know him more for his act. Like that's why I'm doing To All a Good Night at the end of this month, man, because I think that's the only one David Hess ever actually directed. And I'm a big David Hess fan. So I got to do the one Christmas slasher that it's not the best Christmas slasher, but it's not bad either, and has directed, so I have to do it. Yeah, I could always go. I just couldn't stop, man, because And one friend of mine, I would go skating, every weekend or skating parties and shit with. His name was Sean Heiser. And this dude could skate backwards and sideways and on one foot and all kinds of shit, man. So he fucked me all the time. Bookie, opening night. Hmm. That's what I do a lot of. Let me see. Up until 2 3 months ago, I was doing three of them a week, man. I'm doing my Sunday afternoon matinee, and I would do um, Monday night at 10 and Tuesday night at 11. Man, I did over 100 in a year. I did like 150 in a year's time. Because I love to do these, man. You know, I'm a firm believer that there's a watch party and there's a watch alone. The watch party is more bullshit and hanging out, not paying any attention to the movie. But when you're actually doing some commentary on the movie and stuff, and you're talking with everybody, that's a watch alone. Watch party has nothing to do with the film. You're just kind of hanging out. Yeah, yeah. Streams are like my specialty. I mean, I do pretty decent collection videos too. I started streaming. you know, I've got some damn good watch alongs out there where I just do commentary throughout the film. But when everybody's talking and shit in the stream, can't turn that down, man. That's just fun too, you know. I'll take a little bit of hit on some of the commentary on the film, you know, shoot shit with everybody. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. I'm certainly more for his acting, man. You know, he's a damn good bad guy. He's a turncoat motherfucker in the Fury. That was an odd role. That's where Kirk Douglas was still, you know, active in the acting game, somewhat. My favorite parts of the show is when he comes into that apartment there, and he's shooting shit and bullshitting with the older lady, the mom, and the stepmom, and he's got them two all tied up and shit, and she's hanging out, she's making him a sandwich and shit for the road because he's trying to sneak away. I'll see the pervert. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that's weird, man. I'm not I'm not big on Hannibal personally. I don't like him a whole lot because I don't think it you know, for him to blame that fully on, you know what I mean, on Abdullah, I don't think Abdullah would have done that on purpose, man. You know what I mean? He seems like a nice guy. He made a big mistake, but I don't think it was malicious. I don't think he meant to do, you know, I don't think it was intended that way, you know. I can understand why Hannibal upset. There's no guarantee that he was going to get a fucking contract. I mean, he's kind of a nut, man. You see what he did to that referee, Hannibal? Jesus Christ, man. Look at stab the guy in the fucking head over and over again. It was like he took it a little too far, you know. And you can't promo, you know. But with that said, he has built up a pretty good channel, man. With a lot of hard work, pretty good, you know. So I'll give him credit on that. I'm just not a big fan of him. He's all damn. He's what's that? Yeah, that should not have happened. He should not have been stuck in that Santa Claus suit like that. That was just disaster waiting to happen. I love the decision they made not having him wear the full beard with the mustache over it like that, where it's pulled down here so where you can see his face. Because this guy, for his first role, um, you know, does a great job. He does a like when he turns, like when he's there, you know what I mean? And you can see him switch from being halfway sane to like totally insane. It's a damn good look. Guy does a great job. Confessions of a Serial Killer. That's a damn good one, man. Hell yeah, it is. I have that on DVD as a matter of fact. It's not the easiest one to get your hands on. It's it's a um, it's a British version. It's a UK version, but I have all region players, so I'm good. Yes, I like Confessions, and yeah, Confessions of the Serial Killer is a lot more accurate to the Henry myth than Henry Ford the Serial Killer is. Ford the Serial Killer is the better movie, but I like Confessions of the Serial Killer. I got it down there with my true films, along with Helter Skelter with Steve Rollsback, the Ed Gein with Rollsback playing Gein, which is a damn good one. That's the best Ed Gein movie. It's on with Steve Rollsback playing. He also did the best Charles Manson. That was that first one made. Shit, that was made like '75. That Helter Skelter was. Really? I have to get my hands on that, man. Here, I'm trying to like find that real quick, man. Ah, here. some of these damn things. I know, like I I, I got between 3,000 and 4,000 DVD Blu-ray all that shit. Um, yeah, here's the and here's the bill. Hey, man. I'll find it. You gotta find that. Oh, roll next door. Yeah, I got a big two prong section. Some of the sand. There it is. Easily. Yes. It's yeah. Here we go. Here's Summer Sam. This show. Girl next door. Um, older skeleton. Here, there's a leg. Yep. She had got her moves by then. Anyone who has not seen this Ed Gein, yeah, it's not the easiest to find or to get. It doesn't never stream anywhere, and it's not the easiest to find in physical media hardly either. So if you haven't seen it, watch this movie, Ed Gein. Yeah, and here it is, Confession to the Surface. Yeah. Yeah, this is let's see, the English version. Even got the thing on there. This is Digital 4 Media. It's yeah, 4 Digital Media. That's the name of the company. This is an all region zero. So this is definitely not a bootleg. This is an actual. This is a genuine release. But yeah, I love it. Speaking of boogie knife, there it is. Yeah, love it. Uh, that's a section I ain't really broke into much. Had I, Russell? I ain't really showed any of those off really. Sorry, I'm seeing my face right up here, guys. Can't see. Silver Sam's a good one, yeah. Oh yeah, a lot different, man. Um, let's see, his mom, and one place his mom's looking great. The name is slipping me right now. God damn it! I know what the thing to do. She, as a matter of fact, um, when she was younger, uh, um, she was the woman that Kirk Douglas was seeing in in Fury. God damn, what's her fucking name? Carrie Snodgrass plays plays Mrs. Gein. Steve Rosenback's damn good. I mean, I know you guys have seen the Helter Skelter where he played Charles Manson, right? Because Marilyn Burns from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I mean, in my opinion, the best acting job ever done by a final girl. Marilyn Burns does. Um, she plays Linda Kasabian in that show. Yeah. I've seen it. Um, yeah. She got. Uh, um, she. Um, she's had a little bit of work done, but she definitely don't have the same boobs that she has in Return of the Living Dead yet. It looks like she's maybe had just one lift or something, or maybe you just got But she definitely had more work done to it by the time she did Return of the Living Dead and Night of the Demons. I think I'm a bigger fan of what she had done here. It looked good, but they weren't standing at attention. Yeah, I love the chick that plays Sadie in it. Yeah, Kane Hodder did a great. Yeah, man. But the only problem with that passenger is Ed Gein was a little guy, and Kane Hodder is definitely not a little guy. You know what I mean? He's just way too fucking big for fucking Ed Gein, man. He's like miscast somehow. I just you know reels back. He's right at the right age right there. He's a small guy. He acts a little weird in it. You, you got to see it. You got to see it. I need to do that. I've never done that stuff, but I don't know if we could find it on Look Movie or whatever. And it's like nowhere. It's like streaming nowhere that movie. So yeah. Yeah, he was a little guy. Yeah, that's why that's my only problem with Kane Hodder playing it, man. Kane Hodder is way bigger than he. I mean, I guess that doesn't matter, but it just fits better. It's also why he did a good man. You know, he's just a little dude. As he gives the little girl the Stanley knife, the box cutter. Yikes! Oh hell yeah, you great. Our fish, yes. Um, that's really funny. Our fish. My ex-wife. Um, when I first met her, you know, and before we got together and all that kind of stuff, um, she was the only person I had met at that point. This is way back about the time that the House of Thousand Corpses had just come out. That's why that's why we were talking about fish. She's the only person that had heard of him prior to that I had ever met yet. You know, I was like, damn, you're Albert Fish, because up to that point, up to House of a Thousand Corpses, Albert Fish wasn't discussed very much as far as serial killer. You know, H. Holmes wasn't too much either yet, but you know, Fish definitely wasn't. Back around that time in '90s and early 2000s shit, they always talk about the same ones, man. The Night Stalker and Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy, and you know, um, it was always those same guys they talked about. They didn't really get into anybody else. Eileen Warnos, throughout the '90s, it was always the same one over and over again. There's so many times you can watch you know, then talk about Ted Bundy, 20 different ways. Uh, have you seen this one, Pastor? I haven't got the screen collector through it. Lipstick, yeah, Chris Sarandon and the Hemingway sisters. That's right around the same time that Chris Sarandon did um, close to the same time when he did Sentinel and Um, Love the afternoon. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know. Leave it up to extra Rose, man. Yeah. Naughty. Yeah, he watches these two punks take these kids' sleds. You don't like that shit, man. You're being naughty. Steal the kids' shit. Come on. Sentinel, man. That's odd. I have that on Screen Factory. I have the DVD too. That's of course it's got Bureau Miles in it. Of course it was in the Funhouse, and it's also got a young Beverly D'Angelo before anybody really knew who she was. Before she played Echo, huh? Echo in Ever So Loose. That's weird, man. I did not expect that. When they're sitting there together and shit, and they start following each other and shit, and that girl was so uncomfortable. Yeah, yeah. When those two got Chris Sarandon down, they're fucking eating his brain out of the head or some shit. I do believe. The lost I've seen it, but yeah, Sentinel's fucking out there, man. It's out there. It really is. Another great role. Oh man, for Brutus Meredith. Like um. Oh, film. It's of Mice and Men, where he plays George and Lon Chaney Jr. Him and Lon Chaney Jr. That's such a good movie, man. The original of Mice and Men. George. Looker, yes, I have Looker as a matter of fact on DVD. Our Penny, yeah, yes, I have that. Yeah, I got that years ago. She's a looker. That's what they say. She's got it all. Yeah, she's got it made. She's a looker. Beautiful. Always on display. Yeah, you don't run into too many people that's heard of Looker. Yes, I did because back this past well you could ask Russell. Russell was around that whole time. Throughout the spring, I did like 3 or 4 straight months of Italian slash giallo, Italian horror slash giallo. And I started off with Fulci, and I did you see, I did Zombie, and then I did the Gates of Hell trilogy, and then I did Torture Duckling, New York Ripper. Yeah, seemed like there's another one I did too, and then I started doing Argento. And by the time I got halfway through Argento, I was ready to move on. I think everybody was starting to do it. You know what I mean? Because I did I started off with I did Suspiria, Tenebrae, and Phenomena, and it seemed like one more, and then I was just ready to switch for a while. Yeah, New York Ripper, man, that's the New York Ripper great. Oh, I did opera also. I did that one with JT. Opera stuff. Of course, I love Daria Nicolai. So, you know, we would not have Suspiria without Daria. She wrote a good 50% of that with Argento. It's just kind of like the original Halloween. The original Halloween would not be the film that it is. I mean, I love it. It's got me in for it. But without Deborah Hill, Halloween would not be as good a film as it is because Don Carpenter didn't write a bit of that dialogue and that banner between the girls and shit. He did all the Michael Myers Loomis stuff. I've always I've always said Halloween shouldn't be called John Carpenter's Halloween. It should be called John Carpenter and Deborah Hill's Halloween. 'Cause, she created all those characters, Linda and you know Annie, Lori. Back when Lori was still a good character. So if you know to get a haircut, why is his hair getting long or something? Hmm. Okay, yeah, I will tell him that you should get a haircut. Diamato, yes, Diamato is good too, man. Yes. I also like Sergio Martino. Torso is one of my favorites, man. Torso is one of my very favorites. And me and Minge, Jason, my friend from Ninja Ninja, we did a double header night where we did Demon Stew. We did Demons on my channel, and then we immediately went over to his and Demon Stew. As a matter of fact, me and JT from JT's Horror Discussions just did Twitch of Death, or AKA A Bay of Blood. Not what 2 3 weeks ago, probably Russell. Wasn't very long ago. Oh, there's so many great Italian horror films, man. I just got a Blade in the Dark from Ringer Syndrome about a month ago. Um, yeah, tons of them. Yes, I think Dario Argento though has the best um stream of movies. You know, of any Italian director. I mean, from like this point to this point, he had like 10 straight kick-ass movies. You know what I mean? You know, he's got Nine Tails and fucking First Plumage, and, you know, uh, Great, Great Velvet, and um, Deep Red, uh, Tenebrae, Phenomena, Suspiria, Inferno, Opera. I mean, they're all fucking good. You know, the whole screen, just a whole like 10 in a row. They're all damn good. All of them. I wish, I wish I hadn't done so many full T. I wish I had broke it up a little more. But full T is my favorite, so I had to, And when I did full T, I didn't fuck around. Kicked it right up the zombie, and then I went directly into the gates of hell trope. And then, I love Don't Work for Duckling, so I had to do that. And then I had to do New York Ripper, and so it's like by that time I knew I had to get away from Fulci and do some more Argento, or I was never going to do it. So I didn't get to do as many of the Argento as I wanted. Yeah, this is so nice, man. Shoot this thing right in front of the kids, man. And it's not even him. It's like the priest or preacher or something, isn't it? Oh, hey, don't forget about uh, McCobb's a great one too. McCobb, hell yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, I had to go straight from zombie directly into, you know what I mean, directly into City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, and House by the Cemetery. Had to, got to do that. That was the first four movies I did. And yeah, for like 3.5 straight months, I did every Monday night was Italian, the Italian horror slash yellow. Eyeball, yes. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Shock, yes. Baba doesn't get Mario Baba doesn't get talked about nearly as much as he should. Created the slasher movie. I don't care what anybody says. Psycho's not a slasher movie. Black Christmas is not a slasher movie. Those are, Black Christmas is probably the most, next to The Shining, it's probably got the most atmosphere. Those two have the most atmosphere of any horror film, but they're not slasher. You know what I mean? Um, I consider Halloween a slasher, not really. To me, the very first slasher was A Bay of Blood. You know, and Friday the 13th Part 1 and 2 both borrowed scenes from that movie. You got the chop to the face of the dude that happened to Marcy in Part 1, and then you got the spear through the couple having sex, like and then they redid it in Friday the 13th Part 2. So and they swore up and down that they'd never seen any problem. I don't believe them. I think you're full of shit. Zombie flesh eaters. Oh my god, yes. I have so many copies of it. All of them I can get my hands on. All of them. Yeah, I'm a compulsive collector. Best man. Oh my god. If I love a film, I try to get all the copies I can. Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, Zombie, Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Dead, even Day of the Dead. Um, there's tons of them that I'm like that with. Like I have every copy that's been put out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre on 4K. Yeah, all of them. And by far the best one is the Second Sight. Second Sight just does an excellent job. Oh, I love Hess. Hess makes, to me, he makes myself on the left. It's those villains that make that movie because they're so just chilling. And it's not necessarily what they do because that film it doesn't have a whole lot done in it. It's just how cool they are and how much fun they're having doing. Like check out I have a full like hour and a half long discussion, a full sit down discussion with King Gore, Corey from King Gore on Last House on the Left, and then I did the same thing with Daniel from Flesh Wound Features on um, I Spit on Your Grave and the I Spit on Your Grave remake. I haven't done the Last House on the Left remake. I don't like that, but I do like the I Spit on Your Grave remake better than the original actually. These particular scenes here toward the end here are really dark. I think the score is great to this. That yeah, oh yeah, that's also on Dead End Street. I'm also a John Rowland and Jess Springfield thing. Like that's good too. Um, uh, the Asian cinema, man. Oh my god, like audition and sadness. Sadness is fucked up in all kinds. That's that's one of the more fucked up things I've seen. In. Also, I started off this Tuesday Extreme show. The first two that I did, I'm only 3 weeks into it now. The very first one I did was Cannibal Holocaust. And then I did 1980's Mother's Day, which is one of my favorite films too. And then I'm following that up with I Drink Your Blood. Yeah, and then here in about a month I'll be doing They Call Her One Eye. That's why I probably better be careful doing that. I don't need YouTube coming down on me and fucking with me and shit, fucking striking me or some bullshit, taking the fucking video down or some dumb shit. You know, if I get too descriptive with that one, they definitely will. What movie? Man. It's good though. Great revenge. Great revenge. Yeah, my Tuesday show is it's Grindhouse, Neo Nasties slash exploitation, exploitation, non-exploitation, that type of shit. If it's fucked up, I'm done. And I've never done It's Alive or Basket Case yet, so I might, you know, Basket Case will be fun. I haven't seen Basket Case in damn near 10 years, so that'll be fun. Also, the Night Train murders. That's definitely a last house. Um, there's a house at the edge of the park. I think I had Shivers do that too, man. Shivers is one of my favorite films, and it's definitely got a it's definitely a grindhouse. Yeah, I thought that was a wise decision that they made with Billy wearing the beard down here so you can see his face rather than having the mustache up there. I think it looks so much better like that. She's terrified of him. She see now she's in a wheelchair. She's kind of helpless. She can't beat his ass. He's a big fit young man, and he's got fucking an axe. He just wants to kill her. As far as he's concerned, she's naughty. You know, naughty. And there's Ricky. There's Ricky. She's terrified because she knows she helped make him crazy. She knows she did. She thought she was dead right there. Probably should have been. Really? Not top nine. Yeah. Oh, you're a you used to watch Mountain Top Nine? Oh yeah. I did very last watch along that he did. We did on my channel, and we did Mountain Top Motel Massacre. But he's a Mountain Top Motel Massacre guy, as you know. It's his favorite film of all time, and I love Mountain Top Motel Massacre. We did that together. That was the last actual actual content that he did. I do believe it was a year ago this Halloween, last Halloween. So check it out. Check it out. See me and Eric doing discussing it and watching it and doing full. I mean, we do a great commentary on it. So definitely check that out, man. Me and Eric doing Mountaintop Motel Massacre. He found out rather quickly. I just got a hold of him one day because I had always watched his channel, and I found his channel because at the time I didn't have a player that was working just 3, 4, 5 years ago, and I decided to type up and look for. I wanted to watch Mountaintop Motel Massacre, so I typed it up on YouTube, and his Mountaintop Nine channel came up. So I started watching his content, and then a little over a year ago, I just decided, since that's his favorite film and I love it too, I'd see if he wanted to watch one of it, and he was with it, and we kicked some ass. I must say, if I must say so myself. But yeah, definitely check that out. That's man. Definitely check out me and Eric doing Mountain Top Film. Yeah, I was blown away, man. When he got rid of all his videos and shit. I mean, I wish the best for him. You know, Austin Woolcott's on the stream now and then here over here, and that's how I met Austin Woolcott. So yeah, yeah, I definitely recommend you go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. Nauseated Park, yeah, it's definitely different. It's got he's in it with old dude from Sea of the Living Dead. Dude that gets the drill through his head. Damn. Hey, he's also in Cannibal Ferox. Oh yeah, Hess. And what's funny is acting was second to him. You know what I mean? And he just happened to be. He was talking about one time. He was talking about when he first started going to conventions. He'd be sitting at the same table with like Robert England, and when they would do the photo ops, Robert England would be in his Freddy gear, right? And then over on the other side of him, he said was Kane Hodder, and he would be doing the photo ops, of course, in the Jason, outfit, and the clothes, and mask. He said that he was the only one of the three that just looked like him. You know what I mean? So you had Jason over here in full get up, you had Robert England over here in full Freddy get up, and then right in between is just David Hess looking like David Hess. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Hey Jerry, what's going on? Jerry, Mr. Scream Factory himself. Yeah. This dude got every Scream Factory. Probably still does. Probably still get. Are you still collecting all of them, man? I feel behind on them because they they started doing some shitty work, man. I wasn't about to buy some of those, man. But I should be though. As you know, I've got quite an impressive Scream Factory collection myself here. Not like quite like yours, but I do got like 200, 300 of them. Oh, yeah, tons of. Uh, yeah. Oh, geez, speaking of David Hess, here's mine on. That's on the left. It's got the full gate fold and everything. Oh, um, I'm also on for those of you who've seen Daddy's Little Girl. That's a pretty fucked up movie. I'm gonna be doing that on here too. Well, on Tuesday night. Now that I can see, I can actually name off some others that I want to do real quick before I let you guys go. Um, let's see. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. All right, all right. Um, oh, there's another movie I haven't heard of in a long time. Some of you know this movie. You guys seen like from the mid '80s, man. It was an HBO movie called Fortress with Rachel Ward. That's a damn good one too. Really good show. Oh, but I've read through. Yeah. Oh. Um, oh, check this out. Talk about Henry Ford and the serial killer. Check out this Turbine during media book. Henry Ford and the serial killer. Girl, I even had that. Nice art. Great art. But, yeah. Oh, oh, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys joining me. Hopefully you had an enjoyable time. I need to do a collection of things badly, really bad. Good. You know, I've probably got 40, 50 new releases that I haven't even done yet, that I haven't even showed yet. Oh, um, okay. Yeah, I want to do some oh, also, I want to do Inside. There's one I like to do too. It's not extreme show, but um, so some of the older guys in here have probably heard of it, and I think it's a really good show. Well, one of them is Frightmare. That's a really good one. That's one about the mom that's a cannibal. That's a good show. But also a movie called Girly. That's a really kick-ass fucking movie too, man. Yep, I figured you still had them all, man. I figured you did. Yeah. I'm expecting anything else from you. Um, Something I was gonna look for. I'm gonna check out real quick. Damn it, I forgot. Oh, look. I got this, dude. I had to get it, man. I think it's so fucking entertaining. That is it. That is, oh man. And I was watching The Boys the other day, and I noticed that that's where I knew her from. But I seen this shit like close to a year ago now. Um, she plays Stormfront or whatever. She used to be um those of you who've seen The Boys, you guys know what I'm talking about. Uh, uh, yeah, I'm also gonna do a Burial Ground on that. The Burial Ground is just all fucked up, excellent all the same time. The Burial Ground is great. Mama. I don't know what. Oh man, you didn't watch the Silent Night Deadly Night, Joseph? I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Well, I definitely recommend that you definitely check it out. Um, but I guess I'll get ready to let you guys go. Like I said, thanks for joining me. Come back over tomorrow night. If you guys want to see that interview that I'm doing at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, go over to um, Junebug's channel, and he's the one doing the interview with me. And then I'll be back here on my channel back at 10:30 with JT and June 2000 Sean, when we do our top 5 worst ever. So, yeah, of course, and then Tuesday night will be, I drink blood. But yeah, 9 o'clock on Junebug's channel, and then back here at 10:30 with me and the other 3 dudes doing count. So let me do some outro shit here real quick. First of all, I gotta do this first. Gotta do. Just to get the full. That's fantastic. Now let's see if we can get stupid up. Let's see if we can get full stupid up. Yes, there we go. All right. Now we're doing outro. All right. You guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Much love to all of you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. All that good stuff. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a kick-ass Sunday. And enjoy this outro.
Because I am agoraphobe and you are not.